Okay, so a guy just asked. Everyone listen to this. A lot of people want to know. So what does that control the neutral mean? Let me explain to you what control the neutral means. Before we explain the neutral, let's talk about footsies. Footsies is a term that describes the space in which one character's longest reaching punch or longest reaching kick will connect with the opponent. However, the opponent's longest reaching normal, whether it be a punch or kick, whiffs. You want to find, that's the perfect footsie range. You want to find a range where your normals will connect at max range, but they will be whiffing theirs. Imagine two boxers in a boxing ring. You know when they're blocking, they're guarding up their face, they're moving around, they're keeping like this selected amount of space in between each other. They're playing footsies. They're in that space that they're controlling, that space like right in the middle of them, that's called the neutral. They're playing the neutral. For example, Dragon's onto something really well. Dragon's onto something dead on. I control the neutral because I play Atrocitus. Atrocitus gives no shit about the neutral. Atrocitus wakes up, pisses fire out of his penis, and he is the neutral. He walks around, he's neutral. Nah, I know, that just got confusing. I actually think when he has trade out, Atrocitus controls the neutral perfectly. Oh yeah, no question. Footsies in our estimated by 0 error. Atrocitus in the neutral. Can you feed us? I don't know. That's how I view what the neutral is. That's how I view footsies. When you're playing the neutral with footsies,
game over, bud.
Play in the area where your longest reaching normals will make contact. But you also want to play where your opponents will whiff. And you can whiff punish them. Kind of walk in and out. That space, physical space is called the neutral. If you guys don't know, this is Iluusions. He's a perennial top 8 player for Mortal Kombat X. He played Injustice too.
Firestorm wins.
Yeah, so it's a penis for mouth. Yeah, so to go back a little bit. So imagine Superman when it says, begin, when the match starts. Superman at the start of the match basically controls the neutral with 4-2-3 because you've got to respect it from the get-go. You have to start walking back, and Superman's either going to do 4-2-3 or they're going to jump at you and do an air dash. Very rarely will Superman start a match by backing off and jumping back. Supermans want to get in. They want to be oppressive. And
the character is garbage.
Superman's 4-2-3 is very oppressive.
Begin.
Hey, we got some arrow. Perfect timing. That was perfect timing. Some of you guys, some of those characters garbage have been dead on. I like how people with Cyborg. It's funny.
The character is garbage.
The only thing I hate about that thing popping up. Can I have a staff and turn machine?
Sleeping gas arrow.
Sorry, I was reading something. Yeah, the main thing I hate about that character is garbage thing that pops up is I have to put these matches on YouTube. I mean, just the YouTube comments I'm gonna get. Like 8s in a can.
See? I'm the nuclear man.
Ooh, that was interesting.
The character is garbage.
Here, I'll post my YouTube. Uh-oh, Arrow bringing it back. Here's my YouTube.
Green arrow.
The guy saying the character is garbage is Tom Brady. I took that sound clip.
Firestorm. Fighters approaching.
What's my opinion on Firestorm? I think a lot of people feel straight out the gate he was top 5. I personally think he's a little overrated. I think he's good, but I think he's a little overrated. And this is what I feel about him. I think he's good. I just don't think he's like number 1, number 3, number 5 that people have been talking about. I think he's got some issues. I think his jump normals are complete garbage. I think his neutral is bad. His neutral, like his range of normals and neutral is really poor. But, you know, if he's standing on your toes, okay, he's good. But, you know, getting into that neutral, being able to play neutral with a lot of these characters in the game with long-reaching normals and mids and stuff, I mean, it's tough. I mean, you think Firestorm's going to try to come in on Atrocitus like mid-screen? Forward 2? Nice. I'm loving Iluusions' arrow play. This is good. What do you guys think of this arrow? It's kind of hype. Katana Prime, we were over like 43,000. We were to 4,300 viewers. Obviously, going 6-7 hours deep here, we're at like dropped under 3,000. It's just been going good, man. People are excited about this. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. The punching bag. Oh, what do I think is Firestorm's strength? That's a select question. I think damage. I think his fireball is good, but not great. I think the meter burn fireball is great. His damage mix up, you know, game. His
Flame off, kid. Can't put out these flames.
Oh man. Anyway, sorry. So his zoning's pretty good. His mobility is actually pretty good. I like his air torpedo for Whip Punisher, full screen away. I like the man. Thank you, Buns Giuseppe. I love your name so much. Thank you. But yeah, I'm sorry to recap. I think he's got good anti-airs with that armored special that really give me to burn to a combo. I think that Molten move right there is one of the best specials in the game. So I mean, he's good. I mean, I could see him in top 10, top 12. I could, but I'm not a believer top 3, top 5. You know, people want to talk about level 3 trait. Okay, bro. By the time you get there, I'm gonna have Clash, and as soon as you touch me, guess what's gonna happen?
Firestorm wins.
So, do you guys know it takes 38 seconds to build level 3? I think it's 30 seconds to build level 3. What's the significance behind the joke with Peanut and the 100% combos on the computer? Scar, we're just talking. We're not making. We're just talking.
Green Arrow.
Not making.
Firestorm.
It's about sending a message. What? I don't think Grodd's as weak as people think.
Fighters approaching Red Sun Prison. Begin.
I don't know. Fate would be mid-tier. I think Fate's a utility character. I think, like, if you main Fate and only Fate, like, you're going to have a shelf life of getting 13th and 17th constantly at a lot of majors. Because you're going to run into a ton of 4-6s, God forbid, potentially worse. And I think you're going to run into a few of those when you get into the nitty-gritty of tournaments. I think it's going to suck. I think Dr. Fate's a perfect pulls character. He's a great pulls character. You get in top 16, top 32, you better put Fate aside. Fate is a character with a lot of depth, though. He could develop. So, you know, I'm playing him, I'm keeping him around. I'm just not that big of a believer. I'm not a big believer in Fate. Something just seems off. KP. That's funny. I can see KP's face too. But, you know, you guys keep asking me questions how good I think characters are. Quite honestly, R is Fate.
See? I'm the nuclear man.
Okay. You guys keep asking me how good characters are. I think for the most part, every character is viable. In a sense,
Flame off, kid.
they're very. I think they're pretty well designed. There's a lot of variety in the design. I think the game's very positive. I'm very positive on the game. It's good. It's very fun too. It's legit fun. It feels like they took everything that was fun in Injustice 1 and made it a lot more enjoyable. And they took the things that were not fun in Injustice 1, like walk speed, and completely fixed it. The faster pace definitely makes the game more hype.
I could torch you, you know. Survival's kind of my thing.
I'd say Poison Ivy's upper mid tier. This is my opinion.
Green Arrow wins. Green Arrow. Firestorm.
Do I prefer Injustice 2 or Mortal Kombat X? Unquestionably, with zero question, just zero, like, that takes no thought to answer. Injustice 2, no
Fighters
question.
approaching Slaughter Swamp.
There is not a chance in hell you'll ever hear me say I prefer MKX over Injustice 1 or Injustice 2. Thoughts on Beetle? I don't know. Beetle's weird. I'm not a MKX wasn't my favorite. I'll put it that way. You know, a lot of people think that game is the best game ever made, which is fine. You know, some people consider, you know, 73 degrees cold. So it's whatever. Everyone's different. Hey, let me ask you guys something. How hot and cold do you keep your house? Like, what's cold to you? Let's put bills aside. Let's say, like, you know, you didn't have to pay for heating and cooling. What if you didn't have to pay for heating or cooling? What are you setting your house at every single night? I'm a 72 guy. I'm a 71, 72 guy. But you know what's funny? When I go to hotels and I'm staying like by myself, and I don't have to worry about anyone else's like, you know, anyone else's opinions, I put that shit on 60. So like in my house in Atlanta, we usually keep it around 72, 73. But the second that I go to a hotel, I like mow that sucker down to 60. And I love like just snuggling up like with like 4 pillows and like all the covers in the world. But it's like cold as shit like outside of the covers. I don't know, man. I'm a big 60 fan, big 60, 65 fan. But like in this house it's 72 because it's 72, 73 because the kids would go crazy if I put the house in 60, 65. Plus I don't really pay like I don't feel like paying 60, 65. Yeah, I agree. Sleeping is so much better when it's cold. And you know what? Look, Elena's got a good point, too. You know, Elena's been with us all throughout the night. She's been putting in good work. Thanks, Elena. Wait, hey, Katana Prime. Katana Prime, can you unban little baby Baraka because he was just being funny. He's actually pretty social. He's actually good.
Firestorm wins.
He was just screwing around. Poor little baby Baraka. Oh, I think Batman's way better versus Firestorm. I definitely think so. Alright. Alright, I'm out. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thanks, Dizzy. I hope you had fun. Hope it was good stuff. Hope everybody